Torrance, I don't think you have anything to worry about. I'm quite sure there's nothing physically wrong with Danny.
Yeah? Oh. Yeah, he seems absolutely fine now. But you should have seen him.
No. Kids can scare you to death. But believe me, these episodes are not at all uncommon. And they look much worse than they are.
But, what was the matter with him?
Mrs. Torrance, most of the time these episodes with kids are never explained. They're brought on by emotional factors and they rarely occur again. They're more akin to auto-hypnosis, a kind of self-induced trance. If it reoccurs, which I doubt, we can always think about having some tests done. No, thank you.
Oh, I'm sure you're right.
Have you been in Boulder long, Mrs. Torrance?
Only about 3 months. We're from Vermont. My husband was teaching school there.
Did the appearance of Danny's imaginary friend,
Tony.
Did Tony's first appearance happen to coincide with your arrival here?
No. Let's see. I guess Danny started talking to Tony about the time we put him in nursery school.
Did he adjust well to school?
No. He didn't like it too much at first. And then he had an injury, so we kept him out for a while. And yeah, I guess that's about the time when I first noticed that he was talking to Tony.
What sort of injury did he have?
He dislocated his shoulder.
How did he manage to do that?
Well, it was just one of those things, you know, purely an accident. My husband had been drinking and he came home about 3 hours late. So he wasn't exactly in the greatest mood that night. And, well, Danny had scattered some of his school papers all over the room, and my husband grabbed his arm and pulled him away from him. It's just the sort of thing you do 100 times with a child, you know, in the park or in the streets. But on this particular occasion, my husband just used too much strength and he injured Danny's arm. Anyway, something good did come out of it all because he said, Wendy, I'm never going to touch another drop. And if I do, you can leave me. And he didn't. And he hasn't had any alcohol in 5 months.